Would someone please move that pit bag back to where it belongs? This pip is on its way out. It's 70 years old. This is the only home it's ever known, and you just stole its child. Savages. There we go. Sorted. These sweep orders are less important. Is this room done yet? No. What do you mean I still ganked the egg? The egg there is fine. That's why I specifically told it to stop storing the egg. Because an egg in the storage will die. It takes a while, but it will die. So you specifically do not want eggs to be stored. You want them to be transported, and then you tell it to stop storing it, and it drops on the ground. Oh, you typed it before we go back to the... Sorry. Right, okay. Well, we've got a little bit more to do, but we're getting there. Well, these priority 8 builds are getting done, which is very nice to see. This room can be resealed. And soon after it, so can this one. There we go. Back to where we were before. Nothing in there because that's. I am completely okay with wasting a steel pump to remove stuff out of a room that I'm never going to go back into, and like if I don't have vacuum there already. But it's so annoying to have to try and get things up off the ground and stuff like that. Like I will strip an area down and rebuild it in order to get one piece of dirt on the ground. I will not use dev tools in order to remove it. I draw the line. I got the song from Pocahontas stuck in it. I've never actually seen Pocahontas. I know some of the songs to it though. Right, you know what? We need someone. Manu, you are assigned. Go and get your brain vibrated. The duplicants' muscles on their muscles. Strength plus... Wow! That's fantastic for our supplying duplicant. Manu's going to be able to pick up all of the things. I am greatly impressed. That was very lucky. Sheila likes to sing Colours of the Wind. Yes, she's very good at singing Colours of the Wind. Got any idea what's on over there now? No. Just got a little bit more work to do over here and we can start filling up the cooling loop. So I am actually... No, I'm not. Ah, it's so annoying. I hate using priority time for things. It's like, why are you so impatient? Control your impatience. Do not let it control you. That shouldn't take too long to get that done, hopefully. Got a long way to get the water pipe up there, though. That's going to be a pain. But, it is a thing. Wow. So long ago I set these up and never actually hooked them up to any power. Again, there. I think it's probably time that I finish this so that this room can actually generate power. Also, on that note, do I have enough to build a couple of these out of steel? I do. Excellent. I want 1, 2, 3, 4. Four batteries down here would do. I could build them all the way down here. Now, the batteries get flooded. I think they do. So let's err on the side of caution and not do that. I think that would be wise. Erring on the side of caution there. That being said, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that fits perfectly. Okay. Now, automation. Ribbons. How does one use ribbons? I've never used ribbons and I'm super excited to. So ribbon writer writes a green signal or a red signal to the specified bit of automation. Okay. Right. Ribbon reader. How does one do it though? Ribbon bridge. Automation ribbon. A 4-bit automation wire which can carry up to 4 automation signals. Use a ribbon writer to output to multiple bits and a ribbon reader to input from multiple bits. Bit depth 4. Logic ribbons use significantly less space to carry multiple automation signals. Do I use... I'm going to take a stab and just guess. I'm assuming that I would do something like this. Am I making it out of lead? Why, game, are you so driven to make me fail? You are an epic scallywag. Does this have an overheat? No. Good. Oh, I can build them like this. That's even better. Glorious. I am assuming this is how it's going to work, and then I'd have an automation ribbon running off them. Can this go through walls? It can. Oh. Now, I would run this up into the power room. Can these cross? Like, can I have it? Yeah, I'd have to have a bridge. Okay, okay. No, I'm okay with this. It's fine. It's fine. This one doesn't need anything, so that's fine. I'm really excited about this, actually. Stop it. Are these made of lead? Ah, you... The game is dedicated to messing me up. You have got to, as much as it's frustrating me, you have got to sit back and say, you know what? You know what? At least the game is dedicated to something. I know people that are less dedicated to having good lives than this game is dedicated to ruining my game. It's frankly humbling. And by good lives, I mean just being happy. Right. Wait. Wait. Ha! Okay, good. I am going to be shocked if I've gotten this right. I mean, I am going to be truly shocked if I've gotten this right. Ooh, I don't even need to do that. Oh, wait. Would the bridge be able to go across it, though? So a quick automation bridge. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Can't build it there, then. Need to build it a little bit further up. Let's put it in the automation bridge. That isn't going to be made of lead. Now, if this is actually how it works, I am going to be so happy with myself. I'm not going to hide it. I am going to be supremely pleased with myself. Odds of it working first time, not very high. Nevertheless, I'm hopeful. Okay. Ribbons are great. When you need a lot of automation, the running of 4 signals. I only use it for space automation. What are you trying to achieve with the ribbons? Well, what I'm trying to do here is I have currently 3 types of power plant that I'm going to be running. I am not I'm not controlling my steam power plants based on automation. They should run when they need to run, and that's it. It's as simple as that. If there is a reason for them to be running, then they should. However, my other power plants should be turned on or off based on battery charges, but they should be turned on or off based on different battery charges. So, for example, my petroleum generators, my natural gas generators are going to be one of the first ones to activate, then followed by my petroleum generators, and lastly by my coal generators. And it is an outside possibility that I'll have some other power generator that I might want to use. No, doesn't seem to be the case. So in this case, I probably don't need 4. Don't care. 3 is still a saving. But I can have the batteries down here that are controlling all. So this one can be for my natural gas, this one for my petroleum, this one for my coal. I could have 2 for my natural gas, because I am contemplating having 2 layers for natural gas instead of 1. But the idea is that, it would only turn on when the batteries were in a certain range. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Again, this is literally the first time I played with ribbons. But looking at the descriptions, it seems to imply that this would be how it would run. While all that's going on, I guess I would also want... Well, see... The natural gas would come in here, probably in insulated. The CO2 is probably also going to be reasonably warm, so I'm going to just take it out in the same way. Like so. Once all of that is done, I can just run a pipe from over here down. I've already got a pipe that takes CO2 out of this area, so it shouldn't be hard for me to hook this up. And then each one of these can be tuned, so it's outputting 1.2 kilowatts instead of 800. I'll save a lot of energy that way. Okay, everything seems to be in order. Everything seems to be in order. Right. Now all we need is water for the liquid lock. Water in here. Power, obviously. And then start feeding it regolith. And if this works, then we're probably in a position from that point forward that we're never really going to be in trouble. We've already sorted out our food. Water may become an issue. Maybe. There's a lot of water on the map. There's a glacier. We've got a frozen core. I'm never going to run out of water. I take that back. The water will never be a problem. We've got stupendous amounts of water. Yeah. If we can solve power, even just solve it a bit. Like, we don't need to completely resolve our power issues, because, frankly, I don't know how much power we're going to need over time. Excuse me. But if we can at least get power to a point where we're not constantly fighting it, I think that would be amazing. Okay. So, I'm going to say they should work from this side back. Natural gas will be on bit 1, whatever. What am I currently running my petroleum generators on? 8070. Make it 8060. Coal can be on... I really want coal to only kick in much later. But if my total charge in batteries drops below 50%, then coal can kick in. Sorry, if coal is above 60%, and it'll kick in at 50. I want it to be a bit further than that. So 40 to 60, 60 to 80. Maybe I'll make it a little bit higher, 65. 85. And this one will run 80 up to 100. Well, actually, if I want to give it a bit more threshold, let's say 90 down to 70. So this will be 75. So this will be, let's give 20 below. So this will be 55 down to 30. And this one, I guess, we'll just have there. It doesn't specifically need to be hooked up to anything, I suppose. I will hook it up. And as I said, maybe at some later point I'll change it. Because I could have... Yeah, I mean, I could have 2 banks of natural gas generators. The first bank activates as... because I want to use natural gas, because it's a renewable resource, because I've got a geyser. The second one only activates the petroleum, but the third one will turn on a second bank of natural gas generators if I have the need for them. And the fourth, and only the fourth, turns on coal. I actually like that. So 35 down to 10. That one will be coal. So coal will be on the fourth bit. Gas bank number 2 will be on the third bit. Petroleum generator will be on the second bit. And the first bank of natural gas will be on the first bit. Needlessly complicated? Yes. Fun? Yes. Never say no to steel. Is it working? No. Oh, it will visualize it, will it? I wonder if this will hook up and look that way. That would actually be really cool. Alright, need to hook these up to the power grid. Go have a look at those pipes. Still not done all the pipes yet. Still not done these pipes yet. They are 8s, aren't they? Yes, they are. Vexing. Unreachable. What? Oh. Ha! My bad. That would explain it. Can they reach the pump here? Hack me, boy. Damn it. Why is Chad always a step ahead of me? No, they couldn't. Scallywags. My only colony just said, oh, I'm sorry to hear the Nosferatu life. Very sorry to hear that. What took it down in the end? What do you feel was the reason that it finally gave up the ghost? Yes, Fs and dabber rips in chat if you have them. Now, we're not going to get in here until this is a liquid lock. But at that stage, once this is a liquid lock, we'll start moving through. But I want that to be full of liquid before I hook up the hydrogen. So, you know, this whole process is a good ways away, yeah. Oh, we've got polluted water. It's on the move. It was on the move very briefly. The flow control is there for a reason, by the way. So that even if this system is primed, if I want to add more, because I'll usually not want to add any more over a certain amount, but if I do want to add some more in, by having a flow control here, I won't cause the liquid in the pipes to stutter stop. Instead, this will back up, and then it'll just move like 500 kilos. 5 kilos worth of liquid through this loop, whilst 5 kilos of liquid are being added from this loop. So gradually, this will fill up over time. Saksha, hello! Welcome. The reason your colony died was Aavak was distracting you. Well, I mean... Oops, I guess. I feel bad, but I refuse to take blame. There we are, thank you for topping that up. Got plenty more polluted water moving into the system now. And this will do it for a while. I mean, I could allow that to be almost full, I guess, but I think stopping it after it reaches a certain point is probably wise. In fact, there is a part of me that really does, really strongly feels that. For now, I'm just going to let it fill, but I will, before, like, we're going to be undoing this and draining it back out, but eventually I will add in an automated thing that'll always keep it topped up in case something happens. But realistically speaking, there should never be a time when that is the problem. There we are. As you can see, it's slowly filling now. Whereas normally filling would not be easy in that system. If it was using like flow priority, using bridges and stuff like that, it wouldn't work that way. How are we going over here? Right, we got all the bits. Cool. $70 up to 95. There we go. Right. Okay, so how does this work? Bit 1 should be green. Okay, that's cool. This should be bit 2. Can I? How do I tell it? Okay. Ah, right. I can turn them. Can I turn them off? Oh no! I see. It's reporting that the bit is there, but I'm writing to bit 3, and of course, because like all these batteries are practically empty, so now I've written to all of those bits. So now I just need to tell it which bits to listen to. I assume this one is bit 1. This one is my petroleum generator. Is bit 2. I know they're not going to be in the right order, and that is a bit of a pain. For now, this one will be bit 3. I'm fairly certain that we're going to want to set this up properly. And have 2 banks of natural gas generators. It's going to be a while before we do it, but, you know, it's there for now. All right, let's hook this up then. And I'll just go ahead and I'll set up all of the gas piping as well, since I can see where the gas pipes are going to be. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But I'm going to drop the priority on everything in this room in a moment. There we are. This is not needed to be done as a priority build. Everything else should take precedence. But now that that's done, I can deconstruct you. Don't need that running it. I am glad to have the petroleum tank in there, and I am thinking of having a second. But to have a second, I'd either need to stack it here, which I dislike, and I'd still need to pipe bridge to bridge across. So I'm thinking that what I should do is actually when it. Yeah, just duck down and around there, really, and then I'll delete those ones. then I can have a... I mean, that's hopelessly optimistic that we're going to have that much petroleum to store, but still, it's something I would like to do. And these batteries are now going to be adding a little bit of power into the mix. Or they will be once they're actually hooked up, but yeah. I mean, well, they'll be adding heat into the mix, which would be nice. Are we up over 50%? No, not quite. Getting there, though. Getting there. The more liquid I allow to be in here, the softer the curve of temperature changes will be. What are you grabbing? I have no idea what you're collecting, but you seem to be happy doing it, so I guess that's okay. Hello, the recovering physicist. A bit behind with the stream, so just dropping by to say hello and welcome back. Hope you're having a good morning. I am, thank you. Okay, this Balal has been up way too long, and my contacts are dying to come out. Have a good rest of your stream, Aavak. Enjoy the stream, chat. I'll take care, mate. Have a good sleep, buddy. You know what? That is now close enough to done. So, I'm going to tell you to deconstruct this. Allow that charge to finish. Then we're going to strip back everything in here. In fact, is it on its way? Yeah, it's almost there. I'll allow that to enter the system, but no need to do anything else beyond that. This liquid will be exactly the same temperature. Nothing is changing its temperature in here right now. There we go. Deconstruct that. I'm going to tell you to deconstruct all of this as an 8. I'm only going to pull that back that far. I don't need to be too heavy-handed with ripping all of that up. Don't need that, though. That can go. And with that, let's mop up this petroleum. We can take that elsewhere then. Okay. Now it's down to finishing off this pipe. Which they're doing reasonably well, I must say. Have I? Yeah, I have broken it. Good. And with that then, let's take all those up. They shouldn't be there. These few bristle blossoms are... they're fine. We're barely touching it. Now that our barbecue production is going in full swing, I don't think we're going to need plants like that anymore, so we probably just don't want to waste the water on it, but I won't take it away just yet. Things are going to get hot down here, but that's fine. Or am I actually powering there? Not a whole heck of a lot, honestly. I'll delete that as well. I mean... strictly speaking, there's not nearly enough cooling going on there, but power is a bigger concern for me right now. How much plastic have we got? 86 kilos. That's barely anything at all. Right. At this point, I think it may be time for us to start shifting the priority onto these pipes. And actually make sure that they both get supplied and built. But to the credit of my dupes, they weren't doing a bad job of it. Finally researched something, my lord. That's taken you a long while. Gourmet meal preparation. I've never used the gas range. I can't imagine that I ever will. Just because it uses natural gas. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of precious to me right now. I'll be honest. I don't want to use it. Rather not.